everybody. It is mod and map time. Alright. Time to look at today's mods, people. Time to have some fun today. We are starting we'll get to that new map here in a little bit. But we're going to start off here with this 1140 Weirdman. Okay, features. Choice between Scaffery 2034 and Scaffery 2630. High dump bucket, manure forks, additional weight, beat bucket. What can be attached? Front loader tools, skid steer tool, loader tools. So you can attach front loader and skid steer. You got a Swiss Army knife here for a vehicle. It attaches about anything to this thing. These can take all of those. Nice. Kind of another loading vehicle to add to your repertoire. Doesn't look like too bad of a vehicle. Then we're going to move on to this Dutch fuel. Yeah, priced at $45,000, 160 horse, 15 mile an hour. This is a cruiser, guys. We got a main color, rim color, attached joints, 3-point hitch, engine covers, cabin, and tire selection. All right. There is your tractor. All right, moving on to the Volvo VNX 300 box truck. Get it for $149,500, and it goes 500 horse, but 90 miles an hour. Looks like you got box color, rim color, main color, various design options, box logo, and so what it hauls and what it does, I have no clue, but we're moving on. We're moving on. All right, now we got the Challenger Plus. Yeah, base price of $58,500. It goes from 160 to 340 horsepower. Max speed of 80. We have the MTS 635, the 645, the 655, the 665, and the 685E. And they horsepowers range from 160, 180, 200, 225, and 340. Added for Fs25 340 horsepower engine. All right. Well, that takes care of that. I'll go back in there. It's a big tractor. Didn't really show much of a... it's a pretty decent little tractor. Nice looking. I like the lines on it. Alright. And we'll hit that next mod here in a second. Let me get my cat out since he's scratching at the door, finally getting up out of bed. Oh, you lazy butt. Look what time it is. Look when you're finally getting up. Old cat. Old man, he's just gonna take his time in getting up. He don't care about nothing. He's a cat. He don't give a fudge. Huh. Well, my wife's going to have to look for that because now I don't know where that's at. I had a little container, red and black one on the side here. And the red and black container disappeared. My wife knocked a bunch of crap off the table last night, so I think that was one of the things, and it's rubber, so you don't hear it hit. So, she's gonna have to find that when she gets home. Unless I find it beforehand, I doubt it, but I might as well look. Seeing it. Let's see here. There's the green one, and the red and black one is... Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. We're good. It's just these containers are hard to come by. Alright. Move that one over to here. Okay, now we're going to move on. We are to the Lizard Turbo Haro 600. It's got a 6-meter width, takes 130 horse, and it's going to cost you $22,500 or $750. So that was not that much, not too bad. And this is the Profile Boost. Looks like it is 3 meters, 15 miles an hour, and priced at $15,800. It looks like you got 2 different varieties there. So, moving on. And we got the Bergman TSW 6240W. It's a manure spreader that'll cost you 110,220 horsepower to run it. 24-meter spread and 15 miles an hour work speed and 25,000 liters, it looks like. Not bad. Looks like you might be able to do a little bit of lime with that, so it's a multi-spreader, not just manure. They say it's a manure spreader, then show you with lime. TC pack, orange plus potato blocks. So it looks small potato box and big potato box. Capacity of 2,900 liters and 2,000 liters on the potato boxes. CT 160 orange prices at 6,800, and the 2,400 orange is at 10,800. All right, and then more implements for your crap. More forks, more double forks, so you can load more pallets at once. You know, pick up 2 pallets at once. More bales, more everything. Another pack of, hotkeys for testing. Okay, features: change vehicle wear, toggle vehicle dirt, toggle vehicle wetness, toggle vehicle damage, vehicle dirt and wetness combo button, single press toggle dirt on off, long press toggle on off. So basically you can toggle a bunch of stuff with this. They're just hotkeys for your stuff. And then now we got a small cow shed. It's gonna run you $35,000, $10 a day, and it'll hold 25 cows. Next, fuel tank with grating. It'll hold 1,000 liters, cost you $750. Reduces fuel refuel prices by 73%. So it'll save you some dough over time. And then they got the XXL flag pack and the XXL fly pack prefab. So they got the flag pack. This is 300 flags at Farming Simulator 25, blah, 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 blah. And then they got the prefab one. I don't do nothing with prefabs. And then the other one is another custom ground texture, 16 textures. It's another prefab. They got asphalt, concrete, paved stone, sand grade, and concrete slab. And they're like a number of different ones. Terrain ground textures, you can add additional painting to your map available. Blah, 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 blah. This is not a mod. So this is one you probably got to just directly stick into your file, which they don't give you instructions like that because they really don't care. So, no instructions with that, so do it how you, if you know what you're doing, go for it. And this is one of our updates today. One of the fertilizer spreaders, liquid manure spreader. It's going to cost you $80,500 and it holds 23,000 liters. Be good to hire a bot with and have them go. Then an update on the AutoSand D46, D47s. Let's see, Changeling is added AutoSand D46 trailer. There's your update. They're going to cost you $10,000 to $12,000. Capacity is 4,200 to 9,200. So there you go. There's your trailers, and that's your updates. Now we're to yesterday's, and we are all caught up. Now, back to what I was saying. We have that one map to look at, so let's do it. All right. Here is the map. This is what you start. This is what you look like. You've got some rye and some alfalfa to your crops added. That is about it. That's what the growth looks like right now. And this is what you own. You got these four right here, this one, and then all of this. And let me bring it into the highlighted section of the game. Make the fields red, and then we'll bring it back to green here. Oops, come on. There we go. Now I got the right one. And we'll bring it into this green here. So you get all that right there. Oh, I missed that. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. But your crop calendar, it is pretty normal except for your the two that were added on. The rye and the whatever that other one was. But at any rate, and you do have cow barn 2, heifer shed, young cow shelter, cow barn 1, pig barn 1, and horse barn. Nothing in them, but you got them. And I've been in the game, had it going in the background for a couple hours now, and you get a decent amount of contracts. Wood chip transport, supply transport, spraying, special contracts, rock removal, mowing, irrigation, harrow, or hoeing, harvesting, fertilizing, and deadwood. And this is the available. You've got several available production chains right here. And you own the one. Alright, and we're going to move on. And you do have some good storage. You've got bale storage. And you do have fertilizer storage. And pallet storage. Seed storage. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff in the storage. Alright. You got several products right there. And peas are running 36.37 like normal on your first run through. And terraform, you got several pieces of terraforming equipment here. Got a couple buckets and then this. But speaking of equipment, let's run through that. You get a 2.9, but it holds everything. On miscellaneous, you get some much different weights. You got yourself a horse trailer, and you got yourself a forage wagon, or forage mixer, and you got yourself a bale trailer, you got yourself a baler, a square one at that. You got one tedder, one forest, or forage wagon, which this one has a 26,000 liter. We got a windrow, and you got a mower with a side kick on the side. Then you do have a leveler, and you do have yourself a roller. Then your harvester. This one actually has good capacity, 13,500. You get a header and a trailer and a corn header. Just the one harvester. But you do have a sprayer, a slurry tank, fertilizer spreader times 2. Got yourself a weeder and a roller. And then we got yourself a seeder and a planter here. I mean, a decent seeder, I like it. And I do like the planter, not bad. And up here we got a disc harrow. We got a plow. Mulcher. And then we got a cultivator right there. Then we come up here to changing system. You got, there's your trailers. And here is your bucket, forklift, and bag holder. And for your front loader. And here is your telehandler and its attachments. It's got a bucket, forks, stabbies, manure fork, and then this right here. And then we'll move on. Your tractors, you get 4 medium. They kind of got you across the plane on, hey, here's a little bit of everything, guys. So you got a 302 horse, a 301 horse, a 230 horse, and a 171 horse power tractor, and then you got yourself a Nissan pickup, Blizzard pickup. And in the shop, that's a good tank. They got a lot of good stuff in here. Boy, hell. Nice. Okay. Well, let's go find it. Oh, truck's even nice color blue. Well, here is your farm. Alright, let's get it into flight mode. And we'll take a look. Got a good sized farm. You got a lot of barns. Got a lot of cow pastures and stuff. But here is the part that everybody likes to know. Oh, I don't want that. I want this. Construction. Can we sell anything? Yes, we can sell. Sell. We can sell everything on the barn. Alright, we can sell everything on the farm. Except for, oh, no, these will sell too. Cool. So you can sell everything. Can you sell your fence? Yes, you can. You can sell your fence. Default map item. Replace mapped object. Okay. And 295,000 for that barn. Let's see, we got some fences here. No, it's probably just the fence for the Kia barn. It's right here. Yeah, it's just the cow pasture barn one. So, I mean, look at this. We got all these little calf things here. Like, we really need all this. I'm not that kind of person. See, place mapped object, default map item. And you can sell some of this stuff off real quick. And they got stuff stuffed in every little nook and cranny, don't they? Now can you... But you can't dismantle anything else on the map. Okay. Well, we got some good fields. Yeah, alright. And we got a good place right over here. Nice little town area. Let's take a look at the map itself. Let's get out of build. And let's get into the map itself. Let's see what all of it's got to offer. Okay, over here looks like we got a forklift that you can drive. And we got a little wooded area. Let's get off that. We'll get on here. Okay, I got a wooded area here. Let's go visit that. And it's just not much on woods, but it's something. A nice little pond on it. And then we got somebody camping right down here. We even got a repair box. Nice. Just standing down here. Got some fishies swimming around in here. Alright. Well, for you wood enthusiasts, we do have a little bit of logging. Not much. I mean, that's the edge of the map right here where you see this line. That's the edge. And it pops out over here. So they lined it. I like how they did it. Looks good. And we got some beauty here. Got another farm right here. Let's take a look, see where that's at. We're at. Yeah, this is farmland. Yeah, that's 400 and some odd thousand. And you got all these little places here. These are all individual homes you can buy. See, something like this would be perfect for role playing because you could actually take the for sale signs that you have for for making, you can either make money or take money away from your account. It's life perk ones, like the government assistant ones, but they say for sale. And you put one on each one of those homes, and it'll take like anywhere between 900 and something to 9,000 or whatever. Buy all those, put all those down there, and then slowly you can put a sold sign on it, and the next thing you know, you got $9,000 coming in, or a month. You can just flip it around, put the ones so you make it back. However you want to do it. But let's see what size fields we got here. We've got 21, 12, 16. See, 21 the biggest one? That looks like the biggest one right there. 21, 12, 14, 14. They're averaging about 14, 16 for the bigger ones. 12 to 16. And then medium ones are running between, I'd say, 8 and 12. Not bad. They're good prices on all the fields. And array of crops. But I haven't found that one secret little one that buys all the little itty bitty nits and crannies. But you've got a lot of things here. Pallet rack, vehicle shelter and storage. Young cow shelter, that cow shelter. You could really open up. You could get rid of 1, 2, 3 barns, 4, 5, and only thing that would be left just standing is this, and this. All this would be open space to put whatever the hell you wanted. Then you can get rid of that one and be pretty much the same thing. But hey, it's to each his own. This looks like a pretty decent map. I might just jump onto this one right after I do a little bit on Alpine and kind of take a look around. I kind of like it. But got a lot of potential. Road seemed pretty decent. We just getting a save in real quick. And I know I didn't do this yesterday. I had company show up from out of state. I should say from the East Coast. So, didn't have a chance to come in and do that yesterday, but I do have it today. And I hope you enjoyed the map. It's pretty decent. It's got, you own this up here and then a few pieces around it, but it's got another farm here. If you wanted to and you wanted to come in and just whatever, you could just get one of these little plots. Buy one of these spots right here. Whoa, hang on. Let me get rid of super stupid. Alright, now we're done with super stupid. You buy it, you pull your trailer in here, you're good to go. Oh, it's not the wheelbarrow. Or heck, just buy the land and put the one that brings you money in. It's got some neat stuff. So caution when you come down the street. They got cars in the street. So if you got to use the street, make sure you're in your own personal rig. I wouldn't use a piece of equipment down this. Well, that was a beautiful map. I am going to call it on this one. I hope you enjoyed the map, and I will see you on the next one. I'll be doing some farming on the next one, so I will see you on the next one, guys. Peace. Don't know how long that stream was, but I really don't give a fuck. I got what I got that needed to get done. My mod report, my map. I'm good. crap, I did not know I was still streaming. I just realized I was still streaming. Let me get the game back up so people aren't just sitting there looking at my damn screen. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm just in here kind of cleaning house. I thought I was done with the stream. I thought I shut it off because I hit the stop streaming and everything popped down, and I even hit the stop streaming twice. Well, I guess I'm still streaming. Well, that was the new map that I was just in. Sorry about taking so long. But, alright. Well, now that we're out of that, peace. I will see you on the next